All right, we are in round two. These are all the winners that prevailed in round one. Now, that's not to say that some bottles versus other bottles might have fared well in other matchups. It's inevitable. But we've ended up with these bottles. And it was all by as best left to chance as it could be. But now we're down to winners versus winners. And today we have J.W. Dant and Heaven Hill's 7-year-old bottle, the new release. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in because I want today, I have things planned for later this evening and I can't let today go on for as long as I did yesterday. So we'll get to moving, and if you didn't catch it, please watch it on the review. That way you get to know what exactly is going on. We got 4 teaspoons or half an ounce of each in there. Let's make sure the colors and codes match so we don't have any effect there. Yep, yep. All clean glassware, as I clean after every time I do this. So let's go ahead and pour the J.W. Dant in its appropriate glass. I have my crackers and my water. Today I used the old Tupperware me and the wife got years ago when we first, I bet that stuff is, I don't know, not first got married, but it's 20 years old. Kids were little, so we didn't have kids the first 5 years of our marriage. I got a dew claw from my puppy dog. Her dew claws are sharp. She didn't mean to. All right, let's get the eyes on. Let's get to spinning. All right. Sometimes I do a little shorter ones, sometimes I do a little longer ones. We'll go a few times, then we'll go reverse maybe every once. Ooh, don't hit the glass, you'll knock it over. You'll have a big mess and have to start over. And we'll go reverse a couple times. And then we'll go back forward a few times. They are amply mixed up now. There it is. Set them off. Set the lazy Susan on the floor. And let's begin this. They're both a rye, so I want to have the rye in each one. We'll just see what we get. That's what we're going to have to do. I should clean these glasses. I don't need glasses. Let's get to the smelling. Sweet, nice gentle oak. Vanillas, caramels. Smells good. Surprisingly, this smells a lot like that. This one does. More subtle in delivery on the nose. More even. No spikes on the olfactory. I mean, no intense, overwhelming sensations. But neither with this one either. This one's a little bit more rye forward than this one. I say that, but it's very slight. I mean, very, very, very slight. What What was the DSPY number on this one? Are these? DSPY 1 and 31, yeah, 1 and 31. They're both a Heaven Hill product. Okay, so we're getting the same product. Explains the similarity. Hello. I hope you are doing, I guess. I can't really read it too. I'm trying to read long distance and the camera's far enough away and my eyes ain't good enough. After yesterday, I hydrated last night, drank a lot of water before I went to bed, 2 full glasses. I got up and peed a couple times in the middle of the night because of it. But, because yesterday was pretty, it wasn't a lot, half an ounce each way, but still was enough to make you just have a little bit of caution. Today, there'll only be 4. So we're doing, today's 4, then tomorrow should be the last 2. Dang. This is a little bit more caramel rich. I said that about the rye, but man, the rye in this one's, I think sometimes it's just how you perceive it at the moment. And now the rye smells just almost exactly the same. This is more caramel rich than this one. Vanillas wise, same. You're getting a lot of the same notes between these two. I'd say this one's more sweeter than this one. Let's get into flavor palette. I always close my eyes so I don't see the bottom of the cup to know which one I'm drinking. Light, slightly fruity in flavor on top of all the spice and the caramel. It's just a very light, I shouldn't say fruity. Fruity's not the right word. In a way it sort of is, but it isn't. It's like, I don't know, slightly citrusy, tangerine-ish in its delivery. There's a slight citrus note there. Very good, very balanced between the caramels and the, it's the mint. That's what it is. It's that rye. That's exactly what it is. I'm assigning it to like a fruity, but it's not. Now at the end of the palate, it's the rye in it that's giving it that lightness, that zing. And again, I'm still using these Davina toasts. They're just white toast. Use them for dipping into cheese and stuff, but they're plain and they work good for this. I like them better than just saltines. I try to keep a lot of salt out of my diet if I can. And those ain't as salted as saltines are. All right. I can feel that coming on. Excuse me. Let's get another drink of water. Do that again. The dryness of that cracker, toast, didn't completely wash away. Ooh, that's a first for, it didn't happen yesterday. Let's try this again. Remarkably similar. The rye in this one brings that mintiness with it, a little bit more caramel. The rye is more dialed back in this one. It ain't got the quite as deep of a caramel note as this one has. If I'm gonna pick, and I know this is hard because they're both Heaven Hill products and they're very remarkably similar. But if I'm gonna pick which one's which, and I may be totally wrong here, I believe this one is the Heaven Hill. This one is the one I do prefer too. Nope, it's yellow. I got them totally reversed. So this is the JW Dant. The JW Dant wins round 2 in this situation. That's amazing. I would have thought that was Heaven Hill. The other one, the 7-year-old. But the lightness, the rye in this one separates it above this one, and it adds a better flavor profile for me personally. But I'm a rye guy, but there's too much. You can go too much. But, so JW Dant moves forward from round 2. I'm gonna slip over there, get the camera so I can read the comments and address them, and then we'll go on to do a clock, and we'll have the second matchup. I want to run this just like I did yesterday. And for those who wonder what the second matchup will be, it'll be Old Tub and Henry McKenna. And then the third one for the day will be the surprise Jack Daniels versus Very Old Barton. For the last one, we're going to have a heavyweight there. That'll be Old Taylor Single Barrel versus the Old Forester Whiskey Row. All right. Rosanna, hi. Hello, I am Jason. I'm doing very well. And we don't care. Well, that's good. I'm glad you don't care. When you booze, you lose. Well, that's your decision. Well, sorry you got on here. I mean, everybody has their own perception in life. I guess you shouldn't have clicked on here. And if that's the way you feel, you're watching the wrong channel, buddy. Anyway, I'm going to call this quits for today. And not today, for this hour. I'll see you guys again at 2. And everyone, have a good day. And I don't know. I'm not even going to respond to that comment. I don't know what that means because you're not my child. Later.